This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Man United we're talking about.
This is Manchester 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 United we're talking about.
Oh, this is Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Manchester United we're talking about. Manchester United we're talking about here.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
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 It's Man United we're talking about. It's Man United we're talking about. It is Man United we're talking about. It's Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Man United we're talking about.
This is Man United we're talking about.
It's Manchester United we're talking about.
We're talking about Manchester United.
Love. I don't know why you want to decide to turn off your cameras, man. Why are you hiding? Why are you scared, man? Gyokeres Wants Man United, bro. New Mbeumo bid incoming. Do you know what I mean? We've got Mbeumo down there bottom right when he was about 6 years ago as well, man. Big up shows.
Oh, go on.
We say, man, it's been an eventful week, I must say. An eventful week. Loving life. Loving life. What are you? What is all that noise, Estrella? What are we doing out here? I'm hearing bare noise. Are you lagging?
That's my bad.
You got a new laptop, new mics and everything, and I thought you get a new internet, and yet yes, your thing's still moving mad. I thought we upgraded in the world. I thought we moved on from this. I thought we had a talk. Crazy. We've got.
It's not me. It's you. Well. Blame community fiber. It's not my fault.
Yeah, it's looking a little long. Still. Looking a little
fiber, bro. They're doing me in.
You're lagging beyond, bro. You know, you're lagging. I feel like I'm back on Xbox 360 when I had got Sky Internet with 12 megabytes.
Stop. Let me come in and come out again. Hold on 2 seconds.
Anyways. But yeah, man, it shows. Gyokeres Wanting Man United came out earlier. You got Arsenal now chasing Rodrigo. Might be a different factor as well. And then also, you know, with the Mbeumo New Bid 50 plus 10 as we predicted. We predicted that in the chat pretty much, innit? So, and you know what I mean? And then there's, I saw something else. I forgot to even put in a title, but there was something else about United just about an hour ago as it goes. So that's a little bit interesting. But yeah, what do you make of this, man? Do you know, we're making moves, you know?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's good. Do you know what I'm saying? It's positive news. Like, I can't lie, after the Spurs European final, obviously the season we've had, this is what Ineos have owned us. You know what I mean? We've effectively had our worst season. We've been taking banner off every single fan base, whether that's Spurs, whether that's Arsenal, every single one of them. So the board have responded. We've got Cunha in the bag. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Mbeumo's coming. I said that's the most important signing of the season just because I felt like the upgrading the forward positions, the right 10 and the left 10 has been what we've been seeing, like the Kobe, the Mounts and the Garnachos. Like, it hasn't worked. We've had to address this and it looks like we're getting the two best in the league. You're getting outside of Salah and Saka. Do you know what I'm saying? We're getting the two best. So, and we're getting our first choice, cuz. None of that dibbling stuff. None of that. I don't know who the second choice for Cunha, but getting our first choice, that's so important now. I just want to see the next part. I'm hearing Perez, obviously, I want the midfielder first, but it's exciting, bro. We spoke about it. The United juice doesn't matter where you finish. This is Man United. This is football heritage, bro. If you get this club going to where it needs to be again, you're gonna be a hero. You're gonna be a legend. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just the money thing. People can say 250k. That we know that's rubbish. We know that's rubbish. And Mbeumo's not coming in for 250k. But yeah, man, I'm excited, bro. I can't lie.
I'm mad excited. This Gyokeres stuff is like, it's a shame because I thought as soon as, you know, that's it. The Osimhen, I saw Osimhen the breakdown with Saudi potentially. He might go Galatasaray. That's basically our Garnacho money, you know. He goes out, they go in. That's the way I look at it. And if we don't,
that's off the table now, bro.
What, the Saudi stuff?
Yeah, look. I put in the chat. Literally, after you put the Osimhen thing, Fabrizio just confirmed Al Hilal they couldn't agree terms with Osimhen. It's done, bro.
Well, yeah, and they're moving on to apparently flipping Darwin Nunez. So that's another little big bit for flipping Liverpool. You know, Saudi just love Liverpool players at the moment. Clearly, I don't know why they're desperate, but they're not. They're not going to complain, are they? So looks like Nunez is off to Saudi Arabia, fam. But someone that's going to be coming up to Carrington, hopefully, is obviously it's obviously this Gyokeres. And you know what? Yeah, I keep seeing this on the timeline all day. Like the disrespect for this man, yeah, is I don't understand it. I swear down, I don't understand it. Like they're going on like he's Hoyland. They're actually convinced that this man is Hoyland.
I think the PTSD is real, bro. Estrella, what do you think? What do you think of Gyokeres?
It's going to get lost in the flipping connection.
Estrella, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me. Wait, my lag, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're mad. I think your night's ended right now.
Yeah, that's a mad thing.
Yeah, that's not surviving.
My lag, can you hear me?
Nah, it's done. It's done. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, put the connection in the bag, man. The dial up in the bag, bro.
Put the fries in the bag, bro.
Trust me, it's done. It's killast. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, man. Maybe you got to move to another room or something. I don't know, or get closer to your internet. But bar all of that. Let me just do this for now, man. Until these lot want to join, because I can't be bothered otherwise. Let me change this. Let me just change this because this just looks dead. All right, cool. Better, but yeah. But Gyokeres is like I've seen trampoline touch, which I don't understand again. I've seen Darwin Nunez comparisons, which was before. I ain't seen them recently, but Portuguese hype. What else have I, what's it called? Portuguese league hype, which I can understand as well. I just don't understand in a version where we've gone from being a Hoyland and an absolute crap attack. If United say, I want this striker, I'm pretty sure, you know, we should be looking at as, is he an upgrade and how much of an upgrade is he on our current situation? It's night and day different.
Do you know one thing I'll say, Kaz, is I'm not as high on Gyokeres as everyone else as well. I'm not saying that it's a disrespectful thing in terms of like he's Hoyland or anything, because he's way better than Hoyland. Like we've watched Hoyland for 38 games. We've watched him before that as well. He even when he was scoring last season, it was in spells. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a sustained form. And Hoyland can't do the basics. So saying he's Hoyland is a joke. I can't lie. That's just flat out disrespect. The red flags for me is why is only us and Juventus in? Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, when you look at his goal scoring record, he scored 40 goals. There were 19 pens, and then obviously you take in the factor of the league. So I think that's why people are saying what they've said. Obviously, they're going way overboard. This guy is not Hoyland, bro. Let's stop that. But he's not on. I'm not as high on him as everyone else is in the Man United fan base. But the whole disrespect and all of that stuff, that's just noise. You just gotta sound that out. He's gonna be a massive upgrade.
But who's a better striker than him in world football right now? Like, honestly, they said, you know what? They said the same thing. They said the same thing about Haaland. Look what he's doing. I'm not being funny, but look what he's doing. Do you think they care about his link up when he's scoring about 30, 40 goals per season because he can actually find the back of the net? They do comparisons, but Bundesliga goals. Look at his Bundesliga goals. Most of them were tap-ins.
I hear it, man.
Do you get it? So why would you say no to that? Would you not want a proper pure number 9? I feel like you've already upgraded on your 2 10s anyway, so that creativity's there. Keeping Bruno Fernandes, your creativity's still there. Obviously, the defensive part of it we'll find out, obviously, soon. Do you know what I mean? You got Ahmad on the right wing, creativity there. How many times have we seen or gone into a game where we're in the air, like we're making a situation, either no one's in the area or the striker, aka Hoyland, is not in the correct place at the right time. They're not sniffing out the danger enough, not doing it quick enough. And that's why I like to say, like, I know a lot of us would want someone that's a bit more of a hold up, but you know what? I've kind of deeped it, yeah. Look, Mateta's my number 1 in it. But it's like we're not chasing him until this whole Gyokeres situation is done now. I've seen him do flicks up in the air and all that. Gyokeres, like, go look at some of his goals with some of his link-ups. It's fine. He's not a dead footballer. He creates his own chances. And what I like about him, he's willing to take on a man to go and then go and shoot, which we don't see enough at United. Cunha does the same. Mbeumo does the same. Now, if we got all three that do the same, love. I'm all good for it. So that's why I'm just thinking beggars can't be choosers right now. And if we've already got someone in hold up, aka Xerxes, surely we want a bit of a different profile that wants to run in behind. So different games, different situations, different makeup. Am I convincing enough yet?
No, bro.
I'm not making a case.
Listen, you make a case, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think massively whoever comes in there we're gonna improve massively. Go on, Ershon, you go.
No.
You go, my bro. Estrella?
Before Community Fiber cuts me out real quick, yeah. This whole notion about we're good with Josh, I'm not hearing this whole notion we're good with Josh. He's not a number 9.
Bro. We said
the brother is saying 9.5. He's this, he's that, bro. I want a bagsman. Gyokeres, he's a bagsman. He creates his own chances, like Cass said. I want a finisher. My thing is, I've seen games of Rasmus stinking out the gaff. He comes off, Josh comes on. You see a good bit of 5-10 minutes. You think, okay, we're getting somewhere. You start him the following game, and he throws in a stinker as well. My thing is, you get Gyokeres. I want another striker. What's more worrying and alerting is that if Liam Delap did not go to Chelsea, we wouldn't be having this conversation. He put issues in rather than just getting excited about Mbeumo and Gyokeres. So it's all well and good saying because he's not ready to be part. I actually need a refund on what's going on.
Oh, we can hear you. But your connection is just like, I'm trying to say silent so I can get the whole, like I know you're gonna hear this probably in about 5 seconds, but just making sure that you got your whole like segment out and then you can go on from there. Hey, where's Ems and Minar, man? What's this guy, bro? What's this guy doing? Yeah, he got out what he needed to say, lads. He got out what he needed to say. Smash them likes. What likes are we on? I don't even know what likes we're on, I swear now. But
bro, listen.
Technical break.
My connection is moving worse than fucking Josh, bro. It's mad.
Your connection is moving like Hoyland on the field. It's all over the gaff. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what gaff you're in at the moment, but whichever one it is just like, yeah, I don't know how you live like that. I'll be real. That would send my head to the moon, and I swear I would not like it personally. But anyways, little ad break. What likes are on 166 likes, man. There's 550 people up in this building, so please smash the likes if you haven't done so. There's a Discord link as well in the pinned, and right now in the chat if anyone wants to get involved. But yeah, no, this is what I'm saying. It's options, tactical versatility in your options. Estrella says he's not feeding Joshua Xerxes. I am. Because I feel like if you got Xerxes up front, I think he might not be the bags guy, don't get me wrong, but what happens is Mbeumo and Cunha can play in a different way, in a different style. Yep. And then, of course, if that don't work and you need to play more transitional football and you don't need someone that's going to carry the ball, you got 3 ball carriers. I mean, Gyokeres is quite a good ball carrier as well. Then you got someone that's going to be running in behind. And you know what that does to defenses that we don't get respected enough for it because Hoyland's that crap, is that they don't drop 10 yards deeper, naturally letting our line push up. So that's why I say with Gyokeres, it's like, as much as I really want Mateta because I think he's an all-rounder, dealing with Crystal Palace might be another factor. But if someone said, would you take Mateta for 60 million or would you take Gyokeres for 60 million? I'm choosing Gyokeres.
Yeah. No, you make a I can't really disagree with you guys.
Compelling argument.
I can't disagree with you because if you look at the striker market, outside of them two, there's who else is there? And I think Xerxes is a very good player, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's a different profile to Gyokeres, whereas say Martet is a bit more similar in that aspect. Do you get what I'm saying? Gyokeres, you're getting someone that's going in behind. You're getting someone that's doesn't want to get involved in the link-up play as much, but he can create his own shots and he's got 40 goals a season, I guess, bro. But I don't know, bro. I just think United got the PTSD in it. I think we just got the PTSD. We don't know what we want up there. But I'm more concerned with a midfielder, bro. I swear to you.
One bit at a time. One at a time. Do you know what I mean? They already said the fact that we're moving this fast should tell us everything we need to know right now. Let me just do this. This is the wrong one, my bad. It's this one. Yeah, the fact that we're moving this fast for me is like it's foreign, it's unknown. I'm not used to this. And when I got told earlier as a joke, like, oh, Cass, act like you've been here before. I'm like, I've never been here before, though. I've never been in a situation where actually I need about 7 or 8 players in or whatever. I've never been in a situation where we brought in like 3, 4, 5 stars of like mad quality. Yeah, of when it comes to attackers, they get you more excited than obviously defenders.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never been here before, so this is foreign. That United are already going to get this Mbeumo stuff, which we'll talk about, the bids and whatnot. Obviously, I know you're related to him, love for that. But on that note, is for me, it's just Gyokeres is on their agenda already. My whole thing, and I said it in the earlier stream as well on this stream basically, but earlier I was saying now after this one's done, I know we're going to be fishing around Gyokeres, but I think it's time of the essence. I need to start seeing outgoings. I need to be excited for outgoings. I want to know that Rashford's leaving, Garnacho's going. I want to know that we've got money available at our disposal, meaning like, okay, now after this striker situation's done, we can start looking at a central midfielder. I don't think we go into the new season without a new midfielder, I'll be honest.
We can't. That's criminal. I'm sorry. That's absolutely criminal. If we go into the new season without a midfielder, not a lot's going to change, bro. I'm telling you, because it's like we can't rely on Casemiro and Ugarte in the Premier League. It's just shown it hasn't worked. You need someone. We need a proper partner. Like, we can't keep. United have neglected this midfield since Michael Carrick, fam. Big man thing. Like, Ineos are smarter than this. We got footballing man making footballing decisions. Get me a general, please. Do you know what I'm saying? Please. I'd rather start Xerxes. I'd rather start the season with Xerxes and then have our midfielder there patterned, because I feel like that's more of an issue. We've addressed goals right now with Cunha and Mbeumo. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel next season our goals are going to be spread about time, and flipping hopefully be in positive goal difference for once. But yeah, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a brother. It's gonna be a good summer. I still reckon it's gonna be a good summer. But with Gyokeres, Mbeumo, and Cunha, how much GA would you predict in the league only between all three of them, considering that they all need to develop some sort of relationship as well to put into context?
But I was saying this on my channel today on my video. I was saying, this myth that Mbeumo is not a creator. Like, bro,
what?
Bro, it's like people keep saying, how is this not going to work? When you have good players, Cunha, I don't know why people acting like Cunha can't create as well. I don't understand where this motion has come from. Literally, there's an article today by The Athletic saying how good Mbeumo is in terms of his creative side. I think he was highest in his expected.
Yeah, even his tactical versatility as well.
Yep, exactly. And it just feels. I feel for me, I said 15 goals for Cunha, 15 goals for Mbeumo. So I'd say maybe let's take them and put in 13 each. Let's say 12, 13. That's 26. Plus about 6 dimes each. 40, looking at 40 there. I'll say about 60. Is that being crazy? 60. Maybe more. 70.
Someone told me 70 earlier. Who was it that said 70 earlier between them? And I'm thinking, what? What? Just between them lot? Just between them lot, basically. 70, yeah. Okay, how many goals? Forget the assists. How many goals get it from them? And I was like, cool, that's probably where I'm going to be looking at the most, is like, how much can they score? I said, I need to be seeing at least about 40 between them, 45, 50.
I think 40 is too low.
I think 50, innit? It has to be 50 between them lot. Because you can't expect... Look, I think Cunha can get anything between 12 and 13 next season. And I'm going to be honest, I think he's going to be 12 and 13 with him. I think same with Mbeumo. I'm going to give him the same leeway as well. I know we've got 20, but he's going to be off of penalty duties. So that would be Bruno Fernandes' role. So we've got to consider 15 of them. I'll say 12 or 13. So that's about 24 to 26. And with Gyokeres, if he does come and he obviously has to land, obviously, he's not Premier League proven. I'm not going to lie, I need to be seeing something between like 17 to 20.
Yeah,
I think so. If everything's catering to the striker, we should be kind of seeing that with one game a week. You got no excuses.
No, definitely. And when you consider we're going to spend 180 million on our attack, right? So we're going,
yeah, basically 60, pretty much all the way through. Yeah,
exactly. So it's like if we're spending a large budget on on that. It has to be, surely. We have to see a return like ASAP. That's what we're literally spending 60 million on each.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then you got to look at it the other way as well. How much can get contributed through to everybody else? I think 45 is realistic. Bruno will get probably about 10 goals. Let's be real, 8 to 10 goals because he's going to be on penalties. Ahmad's going to. Ahmad will chip. Huh?
You think we change the penalty taker?
Nah, he will stay. He's got a conversion rate of like 100%. I mean, it looks good for any striker. Don't get me wrong, but I don't see Bruno Fernandes letting that up. I wouldn't want to change it. I know if Bruno is on that spot, he's scoring.
Facts. All right, fair enough.
Did you get it? I think your striker should be the one that bags you your penalties, though. Personally, Ahmad's going to chip in. So we've already made up. Let's just say Bruno 10, just for instance sake. Yeah, that's 55. Ahmad chips in 5 to 10 if at wing back. Maybe I think he gets more assists. Personally, next season he got 8 and 8 this year. So. No, if he chips into that, I would say that's calm. Bro, all I'm thinking about, this team needs to make up about 70 goals minimum. Next season, we need to be seeing 70 goals minimum in the Premier League because we haven't seen that in such a long time. And if you're going to be a team that's going to go on in the future and win stuff, yeah, you need to be obviously scoring at least 80 goals in the league.
Yeah, we've not even just to be a contender, cuz like we just need to start scoring goals again, bro. Like we struggle far too much, and how many times do we just make the wrong decision? I'm banking on that ain't happening next season. That's why we're spending the money we're spending on these players. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a must to start scoring the goals again, man. We need to eliminate the bad habits of going a goal down, then scoring. I just hope this doesn't persist next season. I'm banking on goals. I want to see exciting football. I don't care if we conceding goals, bro. Bring me some goals at Old Trafford, fam. Like what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I think Ems is jumping on. I don't know where Minar is, man. Minar, he's the one that was going to crash it pretty much because that's what he usually does. But yeah, that front three changes lives at the end of the day. And Gyokeres is the spearhead. You know what it is? It's just. I think one, it works quite well against your Man Cities, Gyokeres, as we've seen before. I think it works in the high lines. I think it works great in the high line against Chelsea. I don't care if they got Levi Colwill or not. I think he ragdolls him. That's just my bet. Liverpool will be a bit different because they got Van Dijk and Konate still. So I'm just going to put some respect on Liverpool's names. And even Arsenal, they can play a little bit of a different way. And last time they played against Gyokeres, he had a hard time against Gabriel. I think he even mentioned Gabriel and Saliba being very difficult playing against them. So I think we'd be good against like Tottenham, whatever they do. We don't even know if Ange is there. That's about 5 goals. That's about 5 goals against them if they want to play a high line against Gyokeres. But then you know what it is with me is what we've been missing. In my opinion, shows. It's not always about how much you can beat the big teams. It's about smashing the smaller ones, smashing them. Like you just know that there's going to be a goal. Remember that time when we had Van Persie? Yeah. I knew we'll go 1-0. I'm not saying he's Van Persie, but we go 1-0 or 2-0 down. And I just know Van Persie will have his moment. And he did.
Bro, do you remember him in the Southampton game when he first played his debut? Gas.
Who was that against? Was it against Southampton? It was in Southampton and he scored a hat trick, innit?
Scored a hat trick, bro.
And it was 2-0 down.
Yes.
At St. Mary's, I remember. Yes. I remember because I was watching in my boy's yard and I was like, he was doing whatever. He doesn't like football, but I was like, I'm watching this game. I'm watching Van Persie, innit?
Yeah, no, this is what I'm saying. We need that level of lethalness again. Like, if we go down, we're bagging. Do you know what I'm saying? Too many times this season, we've gone down. It's like, the game's over. We can't score a goal. And do you know what? SK in the chat, big up SK in the chat makes a good point.
Where's SK? Let me. This one or
no, not E. Where is it? He said.
Well, how long ago was it? Because I can highlight his comment. This SK, yeah.
Yeah. It's the one before that. I can't even see it now.
Don't worry, I'll keep scrolling up.
There we go. This. If we go 1-up, yeah, with that front three that we have, and teams have to play a higher line and start coming out more, bro, it is raps. And this is why we didn't see the best of United a lot as well, because we're known for being a counter-attacking side. You can't do that when you're 1-0 up, teams have to play a different way. When you're 2-0 up, teams have to play a different way. And that's when you start to see the goals coming in.
Standard.
With the front three, with that front three, counter attacking. When we need to, see, bro, it's gonna be long. It's gonna be long.
This one.
Every stream,
I've been saying his name for 2 years. This one is the see. Look, you think Balaba's good, yeah? This guy can do anything Balaba can do, and he costs literally 75 million less.
He's smaller though, isn't it? Like he's quite small, man.
But he's about 6 foot, isn't he?
He's Manu Kone's 6 foot.
He's about 6. No, he's got to be about 6. He look tall. He's 6'1", bro.
Oh, I'm tweaking, bro. I am tweaking.
Yeah, man.
I'm tweaking.
Come on, Kone can play 6. The thing is, yeah, Kone looks better in the 8 in other leagues. You come to the Premier League, naturally, you see a lot of defenders. I mean, midfielders drop back into the 6 at times.
Yeah,
and he's strong. And guess what? You know what I say? His dribbling is not quite there yet, obviously. But getting the ball off this man, yeah, is like Dembele. I compared him to Dembele before. When I was watching Gladbach, yeah, I was like, when I watched him, but my first game I watched him against was Werder Bremen, yeah, and I think they drew as well. And I was just looking at this kid, and I'm thinking, who's that? Who is that? They couldn't tackle this guy, bro. And my last game I watched him against, because I watched him snippets because I didn't watch the actual game, and I feel like a dickhead for not doing it, yeah. But I watched him, against Atalanta. Ederson gave him a run for his money. I'm not gonna lie, Ederson really did. But the difference is that Atalanta got 10 times the better midfield than what Roma could produce. So, and even then, Roma was on top at one point. And I was like, this kid is serious, man. And I feel like if you're going to think of first phase, this is this guy. And he's a great ball carrying, he's mad athletic. And I'm just thinking, for 15 million, man, if you want someone like a stopgap, imagine having Manu Kone next to Wharton next year. That's perfect.
I'm not gonna lie, cuz I haven't watched much of Manu.
He's got a decent long pass, but his short passing, I'm not gonna lie, his short passing is a little bit like, I don't understand it. Like, how can you have an okay long pass, but your short passing is a little bit sus? But I think it's because he likes to ball carry a lot and then release rather than picking out the pass forward. But you got Bruno to do that. That's why he said, what do you want around with Bruno? You want someone that's gonna clamp a man and do bits.
That's why I'm, bro. I'll take him. He's 6'1", bro. I've been saying this even with this is why I've been saying, Onana, if we're gonna get a player from Aston Villa, it's got Emi Martinez, it's got to be Onana or Baboucarr Kamara. I'm telling you, bro. We need a physical specimen in there, and if that's just because of the fact now that Bruno is staying, we know the limitations that we have right now because we don't have that guy in there. So I ain't gonna complain, but I haven't watched enough of him since. We
definitely need that. We definitely need like a Carrick type of player, but we're not getting him until next summer. I'm so convinced I'm convinced we get Wharton next year. Yeah. Big up M's in the building. Eid Mubarak.
Hey, Eid Mubarak, everyone in the chat. Eid Mubarak. We're currently celebrating Eid Mubarak in my house. Where everyone's getting ready for tomorrow. It's gonna be a big day. So yeah, big up everyone. Sorry for coming late. I was in the wrong.
You know what we're doing today. By the way, today we're not putting slander on Bruno's name because he's a part of our team right now. And we're focused on bigger things than Bruno. Let's see what we can do with Bruno. Let's see. You know what it is? This is crunch time.
Big up skills. Big up everyone in the chat.
Yeah, big up everyone in the chat, man. Make sure you're smashing the likes as well. Because it's like, you know what it is, yeah? I've been so heavily focused on Bruno. And it's like, he's here to stay at this point. And now I'm in the mindset saying, at the end, right now, he's still one of our better players. Now, if you put better players around him, I think Jack is talking about. Yeah. But yeah, what I was gonna say is like he's one of our better players, and you know what? If you put better players around him, we'll see if that recipe works or not. But it makes the 8-6 position a little bit more techie, obviously, because it has to be perfect, right? Because we know what Bruno's deficiencies are. I just can't wait to see someone like Luke Shaw getting rid of Luke Shaw. That's my main thing. Him, Mounts, all of this, blah blah blah. Get gone, bro.
Yeah.
No, but I agree, man. I agree. But I do think Bruno, it's a bit of a weird one, Kaz. I'm not sure if you lot have touched on it or not, but I'm not confident with Bruno staying, man. I just don't see how it works.
Oh, he's here,
huh?
He's here now.
We do, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm just saying, I'm like, so the only way I can see it working, boys, is hey, here he is.
Show that.
Let's turn up on Sunday on time, you know.
Hey.
So make sure you turn up on Sunday on time.
Oh, he slipped just like Bruno.
But what I wanted to say is, boys, like, I'm not convinced on Bruno staying, and I just don't know where he fits into this, and it's quite worrying because either he fits into one of the 10s with Cunha and Bruno, and then a striker, or
Who cares?
Xerxes.
Who cares right now? He's here, bro.
Well, yeah, Minar's here. I'm looking at Bruno and Minar both being
No,
one
but it's
top,
not even.
one
It's not a
thing.
Bruno. It's not a Bruno focused stream because I feel like if you've got Bruno, someone like Gyokeres is only going to benefit because of what he likes to do naturally.
But bro, like if you've got Cunha and Mbeumo and you got Ahmad and you got Kobe and you got and then the centre mid, he's looking to play there, bro. That's what I'm worried about.
But Bruno's gonna be in the 8. Like it don't matter.
Okay,
like,
so Bruno with Agate, Bruno with Casemiro,
no,
Bruno with Collier.
But no, because Collier works.
No.
Yes, it does.
Nah, not them both. Not them both. I don't want to see Bruno in an 8, boys. I'm sorry. I don't want to see Bruno in an 8 going into next season. He has to be a 10. He has to be.
He's not going to be. So I don't.
That's his worst position right now.
Maybe one game where Bruno's cooked in an 8.
I think he done well there all season, bro.
Oh, shut up, Minna, bro.
He did. He done well there all season. He played there.
Yeah,
he started the season off in the 10. He started the season off in the 10, and then he played a lot of the rest of the season in an 8. And
so you're telling me he's an 8? Have you seen how many times he's been run through? Have you seen how many times he's lost the ball and he can't tackle anyone?
By the way,
this is why he needs to...
Minna, one sec. This ain't a Bruno slander session, bro. So we're not doing it. His name ain't no slandering, bro. This is not some negative stream.
No, but I'm just saying. Okay, so where does he fit in?
Well, right now, whether you wait one sec, whether you like it or not, he's our captain. He's here to stay, brother. Right now, and he's going to be in that 8. Now it's up to Manchester United. You've got your 2 10s. His back's not to goal. Let's see if you take away a lot of responsibility away from him. I'm expecting a bit of a better Bruno. So now we've got to focus on what the 8's going to be. We just don't know what 8 is going to be. It will be, but it won't be Wharton. It's literally been said by Marpeteers. That's the one that I remembered. It's impossible this summer.
That Liverpool performance, he done well when he sat in an 8. I'll be honest. That level,
he's done well in the number 8 a lot of times.
I'll give him that.
I went to Old Trafford and watched him in the FA Cup against Leicester, and he absolutely fucking bossed the whole game.
Bruno can be a false 9, bro. Bruno can be a false 9, but he has to have that midfield around him.
It's not the point. It's not the point, anyways. Though.
He can score. There's goals. There's goals. There's goals. Cunha, Bruno, and Mbeumo. Plus, if we get Gyokeres, plus Bruno, plus Cunha, plus Mbeumo, plus Ahmad, bro, there's 60, 70 goals, 100%.
Why didn't you want to add do you want to add Dorgu into that as well?
Dorgu as a goal scorer? No.
Yeah, no, not yet. I'm talking about creativity-wise. I felt like he was improving towards the end of the season, especially with a lot of his crossing anyways.
No, he's good as a left back, bro. He's actually quite physical, bro. Like with the game against Chelsea at the Bridge, he put in a good
and that's the Villa. But anyways, it's not the point.
Yeah, we're not worried about
Gyokeres, man. Are you happy with that? Would you be happy with him, shall I say?
No, I don't. I'm not really rate.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I know you're cold, you know. After 10 missed calls.
Nah, man. Not Gyokeres, bro. I want Osimhen.
He might be available. He might be available. Now,
I think he is available, bro.
Would you say swap Garnacho? What Garnacho Osimhen swap?
Yeah.
Wait, so you're not feeling Gyokeres, Minno, bro? That's serious.
No, not really. Gyokeres is Højlund 2.0.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So out of Gyokeres,
and what's
Sesko, and Osimhen, and Delap, like Gyokeres has scored 90 goals in.
Doesn't matter, bro. He's done that in Portugal. This guy. Yeah, watch him play. Watch them actually play, though. He just does what Højlund used to do at Atlanta. He'll come deep, collect the ball, turn around, and just put his head down and run. That's what Højlund used to do.
Oh no, yeah, but he was there for like 6 months, bro. He's much better than. Respectfully, he's 100 million times the player of him.
He's a better version. He's a better version. But he's a better version. But the way that we play, and the reason why we benefit more from when Xerxes comes on, is because we play against teams that are playing a low block, so we have to play in tight spaces.
Yeah,
Gyokeres isn't that guy. He has to get the ball lumped up to him, and he has to be able to turn around and run.
So basically, the way we've been playing.
Well, we can't play that way. We have to be playing in tight spaces. So we need somebody like Osimhen, who's a bounce-off guy. You can hit the ball into him, and he can bounce it back off.
Yeah, but brother, wait, hold on. You think Osimhen's link up's good? Like
yeah,
that?
it is. Watch him. A lot of one-touch bounces.
In the Turkish league.
Minnow, I do believe the laps link up play, I believe, is better than Osimhen.
The lap's another Højlund. He just runs with his head down.
No, but his link up play is actually better from what I've seen, bro. I can't.
Bro, he plays for Ipswich, yeah. Every time he plays against the team, he's playing against a high line. So when he gets the ball, he can turn around, and he's only got 3 defenders to run at, and he just runs at.
No, but do you know what, bro? That could be considered harder, because when you get the ball in your own half and you turn and you look at the whole half and you've got no one there to pass to, bro. It's just hold up.
He just runs.
I don't know.
He just runs with the ball.
We
need some. That's why Martial works for us up front.
Martial was brilliant for us.
That's it.
Martial was brilliant for us, and
he could play the one-touch pass and bounce and move.
He
works better up front, better than Højlund, but he just can't. He's just not.
But you know what I like about Gyokeres, yeah, is the fact that he's willing to rasp the ball even on a long shot. That's another one for me. Like
he's a finisher, Kaz.
He's a finisher. He's a much better finisher. Bro. You know what it is, Minna? Yeah, we got Xerxes. Whether you're a fan or not, yeah, he's an option. It's just the option. And also, how about this? Cunha's an option and Mbeumo's an option. But the one kind of profile right now that we're lacking for me is someone that's going to do that running behind and cause an issue type thing. You know, when you're playing against a tight team that wants to play a higher line and whatnot. Even when you saw Aston Villa play like a certain mid to low block against us, look how much space we did have to operate. We played much better football, even with the likes of that scrub playing up front. So it's like, again, so for me, I feel like in the box, you'll find that Gyokeres will find his own chances because he does like the dribble and take on a player and then shoot snapshot. You know about snapshots. You're a winger, bro. So, and the thing is like we don't have a natural finisher in our team. And I would love a natural finish in our team because we just don't have that yet. Like Højlund's got a bounce, he's got a kangaroo touch. Gyokeres' touch ain't like that, you know. I think it's mad. Again, we were talking about it a little bit earlier with Shells. It's like I think it's gone overboard about how shit of a footballer this man is. Like, because he's a good footballer, but he's not an extravagant one. Osimhen's touch ain't that great.
But do you know what? He's a box crusher. That's the thing with Osimhen, bro. Like, I don't see
I like the aerial. I like a lamppost. So that's why I'm for it. But AFCON tax again. I'm not trying to see 4 or 5 of our players go to AFCON, our main players. I'm sorry.
No, but Kaz, I wanted to say to you as well. Yeah, a lot of people like to think that like the tall striker is because he's tall, he's able to hold up the ball. But guys, I don't think it's that. Like you said, Minnow,
Gyokeres in the air is a bit sus though. I'm not gonna count.
But that's what I said to you, bro. Like Martial, bro, on the ball, he's dropping deep. Like you're playing quarter, you're playing ball. I don't think it comes down to how tall you are, how fast you are. It comes down to your tech and your brain. And I think Gyokeres offers more than any of the strikers because he's been there and done it in terms of goal scoring. Whereas Osimhen, bro, he's had stinky seasons. I'm not saying he's not been great.
And bags everywhere he goes, bro.
He has. No. Hear me out. Charles, I'm not saying.
I like Osimhen, man. I really do.
I'm not saying he hasn't bagged. I'm not saying. All right, look, I'm not saying he hasn't bagged, but I see Osimhen more at Chelsea. For me, I got Gyokeres right now, 60 mil. He's learned. He's worked with a manager, so this is just fast forwarding everything. You know. You know what?
Beggars shouldn't be choosers at this point. We're 15th. We finished 15th. The league's been resetted now. Now we're 14th. Love, thank you. So we've gone up a place. I think because we're getting Cunha and now we've got Mbeumo and we've seen links. I think we're getting a little bit greedy.
I think if Osimhen's there and he's available, we need to go all out for him.
No, but Minna, he's not coming, bro. The wages are high. It's done.
He's a prem striker.
Why is no prem teams are looking to get him though? Like,
because bro, no one wants to give him 400 racks a week.
Yeah,
no one wants to give him that.
Look, I look at it like this, yeah, and I don't blame this for him either. He's about his money, innit? I can't really be bothered with a player that's about his money. Look at Mbeumo and Cunha. And Cunha's not even on 200k, by the way. He's on 175. And Mbeumo's going to be on something similar. Like, they just want to join Man United. Gyokeres said he wants to join Man United. Apparently, he's asking for a 300k wage fee. But I said, yeah, but he's one of the best number 9s in the world. You can cater to that 200k plus kind of bracket, not 300k. He's not going to get that nowhere, I promise you. But
no, Kaz, you know that's purely because of, like, you know how in the UK you got 40% tax. So then I can picture Gyokeres being there with his agent and talking over the P's, and he's like, yo, you know, you're getting half of that. So I hear it, but I'm relying on the Amarin link up.
400k a week he's been asking for. I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
Who? Gyokeres?
No, Osimhen. He wants.
Osimhen. Yeah. No, Gyokeres wants 300.
He knows what he's worth, man. He knows what he's worth. He's probably the best striker in the world right now.
No. Osimhen's been asking for 500. No, Osimhen's been asking.
Yeah,
he's
but
already on 350, 400 now.
No, he's not. He's not.
Osimhen's on like 195k, bro.
No way.
Yeah, the tax is mad. He wants 400k. He wants 200k after tax. That's 400k. I'm not trying to run that bread, bro. Have you not learned our lesson?
Yeah, no, I don't see that. Right.
Have we not learned our lesson? It's way too much. And also, anyways, someone said a comment before here. Let me see this. Might have forgotten about it now.
Gyokeres is a proven goal scorer, though, boys. Like if he was, I'll take Mateta. I'll be honest, but if we're looking at proven goal scorers, it has to be Gyokeres, bro. Could you imagine Gyokeres up front, Cunha on the left, and Mbeumo on the right? Then you got Ahmed right wing back, Dorgu, and all we got to sort out is that midfield. But now we got Bruno in there, so Bruno is going to be one of them. So now we got to get someone else to cover his bullshit. Like I'd rather two eights, two proper eights. Someone in the chat says Mitrovic. Mitrovic better than Osimhen. Lego.
No.
Oh, bro.
I ain't like the Osimhen disrespect is crazy, but listen, we ain't getting Osimhen.
I rate Mitrovic, but ahead of Osimhen,
to be a good striker in the Premier League, you have to be a little bit of a prick.
100%. You got
exactly what
we
Osimhen
spoke
is.
about this, bro.
And Martinez.
That's exactly what Osimhen is, bro.
And Emi Martinez.
Yeah, exactly.
You need greedy bastards. You need people that are
arrogant,
selfish and
flipping,
yes, bro.
Violent, aggressive.
Because hey, Minna, do you know what? Minna, do you know why? Like, bro, like we've all kicked ball in this. By the way, Kaz, I know you said you might not be able to make it. Shells, we got a football match this Sunday. Yeah,
Sunday.
Well, boy, we're there. But what I'm trying to say
we're gonna make it an 11-a-side thing every Sunday. So
yeah. I know, bro. It's so funny.
Yeah,
I know, hey, Kaz, it was a bad joke. We're in the chat and we're like, all right, cool. So who's picking the teams? And I'm like, okay, cool. We're gonna do like captains, like back in school days.
Give me a couple weeks.
But who's the captain? So now we're like, okay, well, we've got to decide the team before we go there. But no, but hold on. Like we got to do rock paper scissors because no one else knows.
Wait, where you playing the ability?
Bro, it's joke.
One
bro.
bounce to see who's captain.
Where are you playing the 11s exactly though?
Acton.
Was it on proper pit? Where is it? Wait, 3G?
4G,
yeah. I
4G, floodlights, dugouts.
Kaz, the funniest bit, we're like, boys, who's got bibs? No one's got bibs. Fuck it. Blacks versus whites. You can't say that.
You can't
say that.
Yo, Kaz, let man know Bruno ball spamming is about to be a positive. We got man that can bring that ball down, and you don't need to get that man a chance.
That's it. So
remember
Rashford.
Yeah, but that's what I say. If you're gonna run in behind and you want Gyokeres, that's what I'm saying. For me, you can't just be that good at finishing. Like he's finishing, regardless of what teams, he's still good at his finishing. His ball strike is elite. That's why I like. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you probably spammed against a lot of Portuguese sides, but a lot of them are not. They're still okay. They're not the worst in the world, but they're still all right. But you got to fight your feet somewhere. Look at Haaland. That's what thing. Is anyone complaining about Haaland? He used to play against absolute scrubs, and guess what? No one complained. He went to City for 60 million.
That's a good point.
Obviously, he was doing it in the Champions League more, and Germany is a more respectable.
Okay. Then Gyokeres scored 6 goals in the Champions League this year.
No, Charles, you're way off for that. Because Man United were linked with Haaland way before City got him. Oli was supposed to sign Haaland.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, the Portuguese league is not on par with the Bundesliga. Bundesliga is more respected, no? That's fair to say.
Yeah, but also Haaland gets assisted left, right, and centre.
Yeah, no, that's true. I do think the Bundesliga is probably
Haaland's also getting assisted left, right, and centre in the Bundesliga. I mean, at Man City.
No, but hold on though.
Let's
look at the team though. Yeah, no, not only that though. At Dortmund, he had Sancho. He had who else did he have? Not Mkhitaryan. Who else did he have? He had someone else. Bellingham, you had Sancho,
Was Bellingham there? I think he might have. Yeah, he might have been there. Maybe.
Bellingham was there. Bellingham, you had Sancho.
I don't know if he did it. I don't think Bellingham came the year as he got sold. I think, but who cares? I don't say Ross.
No, they were there for 1 year.
Ross Holt was like, and when I say AFCON tax as well, people got to understand. Osman can be injury prone as well, So last time he went to AFCON, he got injured. The year before that, he got also injured. I'm just saying this, a lot of our players, if they go to AFCON, there is a good chance with the shit pitches as well that they play on as well. Sorry, in Morocco, there are also shit pitches there. Yeah. There's a good chance they get injured as well. And if we have like 5 players going to AFCON and they're first teamers, yeah, long day. Yeah, kiss the campaign.
No, but Kaz, they're not all going to the final, bro. Like you're gonna get someone dropping out. Like they're gonna come back.
Cameroon are a good side. They will go far, probably. This is on paper, yeah. Not too fussed about Morocco. You got a great side. Because you got Maz. That's not the point. Osimhen's Nigeria.
We're winning this, bro.
Nigeria.
Don't worry.
Nigeria are a good side. Ivory Coast won it last time. And imagine you want to go and get Baleba as well, who also a Cameroon international, which we're not going to go and get, by the way. Brother, like, I'm not trying. And Ahmad, he's already been proven that he's a bit injury prone at the moment. So he's like, I'm not trying to see that.
Bro, he got injured. He got injured in training.
And it's like you know, and also
you got people taking you out in training. What kind of stupidness is that, bro?
Also, the other concern is like, yeah, 1 game a week for 3-4 weeks. Yeah, but there's also fixture congestion. There's midweek games as well. That's the biggest concern for me. So yeah, I'll be hating on Cameroon and I'll be hating on Ivory Coast as it stands.
Yo,
one thing I'll say as well, yeah. I think there's the red flags of Gyokeres is what Portuguese strikers worked.
How about this? Darwin Núñez has actually worked, but the only thing that hasn't worked for him is his finishing.
No, I hear it. Listen, I'm not opposed to it. You've convinced me.
Exactly. So what can you tell me about Darwin Núñez? He still scored goals, but his finishing's been poor.
He's terrible, man.
Exactly. So imagine that's Gyokeres now. You're not going to complain about that because he's a better finisher.
And listen, Mina, on your point of Bruno, I swear, Bruno's going to benefit with these 3 up front, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because he's got runners. He's got people that are going to want to run, apart from maybe Cunha.
And hold it in their feet. And hold the ball in their feet. And hold the ball in their feet and not lose it. So he's doing mad dog work. Does that make sense? You fit into your feet, Mina. Bruno, you don't have Garnacho who's going to lose the ball. And he's gone up already, like, obviously, let's just say, like, on an overlap or an underlap. So that's what I look at. He's got Mbeumo, Gyokeres, who's good at a hold up, by the way, and then also like a Cunha. Bro, you're not losing the ball as much as what we used to.
No, defensively, like imagine if he does lose the ball with his normal grenade launcher bullshit, yeah, and then now you've got Agate, Cass, or maybe Collier trying to make like, bro, it's just I'm too worried about this, bro. Like,
you need a proper centre midfielder next to him as CDM that can actually
you need like
pass the ball.
Sado. You need someone who's like a Declan Rice. You need someone who's who's efficient in tackling and being aggressive and being good on the ball and doing the basics.
Yeah, but you're disrespecting Collier too much for my liking. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh come on, man! The guy ain't stayed fit.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying if you said he's there, then it's a good balance. But the thing is like I don't when Rodri's there by himself, I'm not saying we have a Rodri because we don't. Yeah, I don't see them man complaining about why they got 1 man in the midfield because everyone else is attacking. It's not just about Bruno. If Bruno goes forward, that means someone's going to just drop deeper. That's the whole point of tactics, and that's where you got to look at your manager. Bro, if that's the case, I'm not looking at Bruno, who, by the way, who got pretty much nearly as much recoveries or winning the ball as Caicedo last season. Yeah, so I'm not really worried about that,
bro. We never got cut through. It's not the same, bro.
No, but I'm not saying that again. We're going to the point of Bruno. Why is the focus on Bruno? If Bruno's not working, I'm not being funny at this point. Yeah, he can. Trust me, I'm not his biggest fan at all. I keep saying it, but then I'm looking at the manager sideways. That's up to him then.
Yeah, he's gonna have to figure it out because if he changed the formation,
I lie. This is me, and I want the manager. I want it to work. Of course, I do. But in the same breath, you've got all these players at your disposal. I'm looking at you now.
But imagine like Casemiro, Agate, and Bruno.
You wouldn't have to, but you shouldn't have to as much now.
That could work, but at the moment we're playing 2 8s. And
man said Collier has 6 Prem games on his payroll, brother. Haven't played like 3 games, and people are raving about him to start next season. What are we doing? Has Collier put in a bad performance? The only bad performance was the one that Ten Hag threw him.
Don't rate him, bro.
No, because he can't stay fit. What's he done wrong? He hasn't done wrong.
Every time he's played, he's done well.
First phase, normal. Passing, simple. Strong, athletic, and fast. It's because his name's Toby Collier. I swear on my life.
No, it's because of his fitness. It's because of his fitness.
No, you just said rate him. How can you not rate a man because of his fitness? What about his ability? Like, let him have a chance.
No, Kaz, because the best availability is being available, bro. Like, the guy is
No, you chop
player,
that.
man.
It's the best ability is availability.
There you go.
But
There
we
you
got
go. You get onto all our players that haven't been in the squad.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
out. So you got to keep this.
But he does look good though. He does look good. Like
Bro,
he
you
does
got
look good on the
sitting here
ball. But
worried about Bruno, yeah.
going
I'm
into
worried
next
about
season,
Mason
guys,
Mount.
are we really putting
Nah,
everything
he
onto
ain't getting games, man. He's gonna
getting
play
games, bro. He
where
is,
over who?
But this manager
Over
likes
who?
him, man. He's
But
gonna
over
get
who?
him games.
Yeah, but he's gonna get games because he's a squad player. But over who? Is he starting over?
I don't know, bro.
In
He'll end
Mbeumo?
up playing him. He'll end up playing him in the 8, bro, or something with Bruno.
With who? With Bruno. But you know that's not the case. Then why do we want an 8 then? It's been stated that we want an 8. So why is
I
that?
really hope it's not the case, bro. But this guy he loves him.
We got told he loves Casemiro.
Yo,
Casemiro's been
boys,
part of the settle.
everyone in the chat, man, smash the likes, bro. Like there's bare of you lot in here, and you lot ain't liking up the video, man. Smash it up.
Yeah. Also, last thing, 50 plus 10. Good price, because I've seen people on Twitter, and I'm not gonna lie, there's someone I know. He's got the Khabib picture as well on there. It's not actually him in the chat. They said he's not worth £60 million. And Mbeumo's not worth £60 million.
I believe
he scored 20 goals in the Prem last season. We can't
Bro,
really
yeah, bro,
argue with
100% Minnow. 20 goals in the Premier League. Shut up and pay for that, because we paid 70 mil for a bum in Hoyland. So stop that. Like stop.
Yeah.
Like 90 million euros for Anthony. Done fuck all. Like, but then you get one Premier League proven player who's keeping his head down and actually scoring 20 goals a season. Bro, relax that. I'm not hearing none of that, man.
And again, he was doing his thing way before this season as well. People forget it was a 6 sidekick to Tony. Do you know what I'm saying? He got 9 goals consecutively. Even the season before that, he got 9 in 25 games. That's
Bro,
a great.
He's hurt us so many times, Charles, as well.
We're not playing no European football next season. I keep saying this. Outside of Saka and Salah, he's the best next right winger. You're getting a guy.
Arsenal wanted him as well. Charles, Newcastle wanted him. Like Arsenal wanted him. Newcastle wanted him, bro. Like this ain't like. Let's not brush over that. Like these clubs wanted him. He came out and said, "I want." Kaz, he came out and said he wants 200 bags, bro. And the reason why he said that is because Cunha and Mbeumo.
He didn't say it. He didn't come out and say nothing.
His agent?
He didn't come out and say nothing either.
Well,
it's
apparently...
just rumors online. It's rumors online, all of a sudden, putting out there 250K.
Cunha is on 200K.
No, he's not, though. Again, that got overstepped. That got overstated. He's on 175.
Oh,
again, it's when it's Manchester. It's only Manchester. By the way, it's only Manchester United. Yeah,
sorry, boys.
It's only Manchester United. Yeah, where we get linked with a player, we go in to buy him, and all of a sudden, every journalist knows his wage. But when it comes to other teams, their wages are never stated. It's just Manchester United.
It's just
why? I thought he was trying to match his wage with Cunha's wage.
Yeah, so Fabrizio said he's gonna want a wage in and around what Cunha's getting. So, and he's already on 45. So realistically, it's going to be in and around 175. Who gives a shit if it's?
But do you know what, bro? For someone who scored 20 goals a season, bro, like 25. Bro, come here now, bro. I'm 32, cuz put me on a pitch. I can't lie.
Last night I was glowing, fam.
I'm so happy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually so happy now, bro. Because it's been so dead in our group chat. Like, Charles, you've seen it. People are like, I don't want to come on. There's nothing to talk about. Like,
I'm so tempted to say stay on your side, you in your haters, just stay over there. But you know what? I'm a nice guy. I don't mind. People can change their mind.
No. Hear me out.
I don't want to hear you out. I want to hear what Minas.
If Ineos. All right, watch this.
I'm on Minas team these days. I'm Team Bruno right now. I'm Team Man United, bruv.
Bro, honestly, guys, chat. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just gonna speak. What I'm saying is, if this manager, after signing Cunha and Mbeumo, and Gyokeres and another midfielder, and he's got all the team he's needed, and in the first 5 games, bro, I'm seeing L's. He has to go sacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking like that. I'm thinking about who's scoring my first goal, Gyokeres and Mbeumo Cunha, and who's going to get dealt with the 3. I don't know. I wonder.
You're like a child, bro. You're just thinking about your Christmas presents and Eid presents.
Stuff a lot. I don't even, brother.
No, not like that. Sorry, not like that. But you're just looking at the presents that we're getting right now. Like, we're like little kids, bro. But it's like,
you're damn right.
So much more to do, bro.
I'm playing LMA Manager 2003 all over again.
Bro, anyhow, we're sitting at the top 4 in the first 5 games. Sack him now.
Why-
You was scoring this
so-
for like
you're-
a year.
I
It's
think
so
he should have been
negative.
sacked already. Definitely.
How about
He
this?
should-
How about I
he should have
sack
been gone
you?
already.
I'm sacking Marwan right now. Love about that negativity. Get out of here, man. We're talking about transfers, and this guy wants to talk about. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro, I was about to cut, bro. I'm not gonna
All
lie. I was absolutely... No, but I'm
Yeah,
just
man.
saying though, Kaz, like if we look at
But why are we going there now? Why are we doing that now? Why are we talking about that now? Can we not get some pre-season out of the way?
I look at the future and I'm like, bro, you got Mbeumo, Cunha, Gyokeres, you got Bruno, you got killers.
Yeah,
You've
but
got
you
killers on
don't
this
know
pitch.
you don't even know who our goalkeeper is going to be yet, or our flipping centre mid, and we're also looking at a wing back. So you don't even know. You're going on that's these are going to be our only signings, and you're
It
jumping.
started off well. This
Okay, Kaz,
transfer,
you know what you're telling me?
This transfer window started off well.
Kaz, you're telling me to have faith.
I'm just saying there's a long window to go. There's a pre-season to go, which you can't really read off much, to be fair, but you can read off patterns, and I'm pretty sure he's going to take it serious. I think he's a serious guy like that, and I just feel like just be patient with it. Emi Martinez looks like he's the #1 goalkeeper because, and you know what, I don't mind it. I'm not going to say no to it because I hate Onana in it. That's it. I just hate Onana, so I don't care who's in goal as long as he's established and he's better.
I like
And
Emi
even if it's
Martinez,
just
man.
20,
He's a
25
World Cup
million,
winner.
if it 25 million,
Martinez is
I'm not saying no
quality,
to it.
bro.
He's a winner, bro. He's a World Cup winner. He's a shit house.
But let's not act like
He's exactly what we need.
He cost Aston Villa last year. By the way.
Thank you.
The game against us as well.
Yeah, he fucked up, bro. And how about this? I'm not trying to see Biyinde in the sticks in the first game. Imagine we got Liverpool, yeah, and we got Biyinde. Not even him because he's been sent off against us. You're shooting yourself in the foot already.
Kaz, I think we're going to loan him out. I've already seen links. Like, I think we're loaning. Yeah, I think we're going to loan him out, get another goalkeeper in, and I think Onana and him are going to compete.
No, that don't make sense.
Onana just needs to get shit. I don't want the
Onana ain't going. They're looking at Biyinde. They're looking at loaning him out.
Yeah, but no, we're looking at 2 new goalies at the moment. One is going to definitely be English, the second goalie, because we need the English quota stuff, and also Onana's already been linked to Saudi with 2 clubs at the moment. So we can only hope. We can only hope in it. So
Onana's not going to stay if he's.
Hooks, man.
That's just not going to happen.
Yeah, he wants to be number. I don't think that man wants to be second choice, and I don't want him being second. Actually, I just don't want him around at all.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Onana gives me that bad uncle voodoo vibe, bro. You know, if he's sitting on the bench, bro, there's something coming, bro. It's long. He's gonna be upset. He's gonna be pissed off. He's gonna like.
I mean, to be fair, he's quite professional. To be fair, I'll give that to him. He's very professional.
What professional, Kaz? He looked in the camera, but whilst being interviewed, and said, "Oh, well, I've had a bad season, but the best goalkeeper in the Champions League. He doesn't turn shit overnight." Bro, you've been awful.
Yeah, but he just admitted that he's been shit.
So but he's been shit after that. Like, imagine saying, "Oh, there's a reason." Like, bro, he's been shit.
Brother, your negativity is doing my head in right now. Anyways, we're going over to Joey's stream. I'm only playing with you, by the way. You know there's love in it. Big up to Shows. If anyone wants to go, trust me. If you don't want to go and subscribe up, please put the links in the chat. If you want the Discord link, it's in the pin. So if you remove the pin, then that's your fault. I'm gonna go over to Joey's channel. So if everyone could just stay on here.
Big up Joey, man. Yeah, stay on there, man. Big up
Joey. And link. Just cast rate it. I'm gonna be there in literally 2 minutes. And then man.
Jumping on. I might watch that still. Big up.
Yeah. I might get some positivity now. So because it's just me. So love people.
Large up Bruno, man. So happy he's staying.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna Bruno you on Sunday, bro. If you're on my team, bro, don't be greedy. I'm telling you.